Hello,
Hello, ma'am. Good morning.
good morning. How are you this morning?
Hmm. I'm feeling elated. I'm pretty well. Thank you for asking. What about you?
Same old, not so great. It was difficult to get out of the bed during winters, really. But I like to maintain a routine of waking up early in the morning and going to bed early at night. That's what's up. But I saw that this is our first lesson together, so it would
Yeah,
be nice if we started with a little bit of an introduction. What
sure.
about the job that you do and the place that you come from?
I hail from Madhya Pradesh, ma'am. I was born and raised out there, and currently I'm connecting to you from Surat. And right now I'm in the sitting. I'm sitting in my office actually. I'm in night shift.
Hmm. Okay, so what are your working hours?
I'm working as a professional in one of the MNCs as a production manager.
What are your working hours?
Working hours, so it is 8 hours duty. So I came here at 11 p.m. and I will leave at 7 a.m.
At 7 a.m., okay, right after the lesson, right?
Yes, yes.
Is this the time that you usually like to take your lessons?
No, no, no. Actually, I had booked your slot as previously, but I think you have cancelled or some. What happened? I don't know. But
Hmm. Yes, I
I
do
have,
remember that.
yeah. Actually, I have some leisure time. That's why I had
So,
booked your
what is
session.
your usual session time?
Session time. So definitely, I would have taken my session in the evening, but today I have some leisure time within this period. That's why.
Hmm. Okay, makes sense, makes sense. And when you booked a lesson with me the first time, first off, sorry for canceling on you last minute. Not shouldn't be last minute. I gave you buffer time of 2 hours, right? Otherwise, I would incur a penalty. Still, sorry for canceling on you. Something important came up. I am a student myself.
Yeah.
Sometimes you
No
have to
worries, man.
rush
It
to yours,
happens.
right? Yeah, and that's what happened. Pretty simple reason, but it's reasonable. So
Yeah,
I want
I would love to know. I would love to know about yourself, man. Where are you come from? Where are you
yes.
based?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you a few things about me. So, as you can see, my name is Richa, and I'm a fairly new tutor on the platform, even though I have completed like 10 days of my work here. I joined on the 12th or 13th of this month. So, I've had some students, I have a few regular students that do lessons with me almost on a daily basis or at least every other day. That's good. Talking about my educational background, I just graduated college in the month of September, so I'm fresh out of college. Aside from that, I am from Ranchi.
You are from Ranchi. Okay,
Mhm.
nice to hear that.
Okay.
So you have just completed your graduation.
Yes, this year.
Okay, great. So what have you done? What is your qualification?
I am a sociology graduate at the moment.
Okay, great.
I
So
wanted
give
to
me the tips,
know,
man. Huh?
yeah,
Come
go
again.
on. You asked me the question?
Yeah, I just wanted to ask you that how can I be fluent in English? So please teach me.
Yes, I think you're already good. This is the starting point. You have to be optimistic about the progress that you have accumulated so far. And of course, you have to keep working. We'll delve into that. I'll answer your question in just a bit, even though, of course, you're not going to get the recipe for a powder that you can mix in your drink. Yeah, to become fluent. Nothing like that. It's just not a magic wand. But I am curious to know what made you book a lesson with me in the first place, and then I had to cancel the lesson because of obvious reasons that I explained, and then you still booked a lesson with me. So, do you remember your reason for booking a lesson with me? at first?
Actually, I have seen your introduction part, and I was motivated by your accent. Actually, you have some different accent, and I
Hmm.
thought that definitely I would love something from you.
Okay, okay. So it's about the accent. So, what kind of clients are you dealing with? Do you talk to American clients as well?
Come again, man?
Do you talk to American clients?
No, 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 no,
You
no,
work for an
not at all.
MNC, yeah? No? You don't work for an MNC?
Yeah, it is MNC, but I don't interact with American client or I just interact with my fellows, my peers, colleagues only, bosses.
Okay. All right. Okay. So that's so you were interested in listening to my accent a little bit more, and you thought I have something to teach you, rather than coming with the motivation of learning the accent itself. No problem. Okay, so back to your question. You asked me how to improve it. This is a very broad question. There's a lot of things that you can do to improve your English. But here's something that I've learned in the recent days, and I think it is really helpful for me and for anybody else looking to polish their English skills. First off, um, the golden rule is to increase your listening time. Okay? Whenever you have
Okay.
free time, you can do a lesson, or if you have less than 25 minutes in which you cannot squeeze in a lesson, listen to something in English. And it is better if
I
you listen
listen.
to a
I
conversation.
listen on daily basis. I listen on daily basis, but
That is
and
great.
I try to repeat that thing twice or thrice. But sometimes I wonder here and there that what should I listen? What should I? So I think repetition is the mother of learning. I think, but
Repetition is
sometime I
very
wonder.
important. Repeated practice is very important. So here's my favorite podcast if you'd like to check it out.
Sure, sure, sure.
It's called The Joe Rogan Show. I don't know if you know who Joe Rogan is. He's the biggest podcaster in America as we speak.
Joy Rogan. Sure. So
The Joe
he's
Rogan.
podcaster.
He's a podcaster. Yes, a very successful man, a stellar speaker himself. So he invites all sorts of people over to his show, and they have interesting, fun conversations. So you can probably find somebody talking about subjects of your interest very easily on his show because he's completed thousands of episodes on the podcast to date, right? A lot of options to choose from. But I suggest that you do not just listen to one type of conversation, but then like open more windows for new conversations from time to time. Okay? Listening has to
Okay.
be there. Listening is very important. If you're a reader, I suggest that you start reading as well. If you hate books, in that case you'll have to do with listening. Okay? Another thing is try to do something new. If you're learning English one way, you've been doing it one way all your life, and after one point you'll be saturated. It wouldn't show that much effect. So you have to include new practices in your journey. How do you do that? Like I said, you can start listening to this show. This is something new for you. After some time, you can start reading a little, just in case you like books. And you can start reading a lot more, and then include journaling, a little bit of writing in your activities. And after that, if you feel the need, I need to change something, I don't see a lot of progress, you can increase the number of lessons that you take. So a little bit of change every now and then, that will keep you motivated and that'll keep your progress levels high. Okay?
Right. Okay. But whenever I listen to a broad guy and a broad person, so I get problem in understanding because even I can not properly understand those who are Indians, those who speaks in our native language. So that would be perfect. That would be good to listen to a broad person if I will not understand, if I will not
Hmm.
perceive, so what does it mean?
What
and
kind of,
I feel frustrated.
okay, I can understand. I'm a language learner myself. I'm learning Spanish right now. And my
Mhm.
teacher keeps suggesting me that I listen to kid stories, and even kid stories are so difficult for me to understand. And I have to stop the video multiple times, keep translating the words from Spanish to English. So the frustration is real. Okay, but here's something that I want to know. What kind of speakers are you listening to right now? You said you get a lot of listening done. Who do you listen to?
Nowadays, I listen to Palki Sharma, man. She is
Okay,
the
the German.
journalist. Yeah,
Yeah, I
she is
know
the
about.
journalist. So I'm able to understand, perceive her articulation and whatever she said. So I can understand. And the podcaster Ranveer Allahawadia, even I can understand him as well. But
But like
so
the
little bit, I can understand those who are native speaker, but truly I cannot understand, and I have to
okay,
repeat multiple times.
okay. When you listen to Palki Sharma, is there a way that you can turn on the captions and see it? Where do you listen to her? On Spotify or on YouTube?
So I just listen to her 5 minutes and I repeat. Even I
You
cannot
listen to her
understand
YouTube
her.
videos, right?
YouTube.
YouTube, not Spotify, because on Spotify sometimes you cannot turn on the captions. On YouTube you
No, no,
can
only
turn on the
I use
captions. What's the
YouTube.
problem with that? Watch the videos with the subtitles.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and if you're only listening to 5 to 10 minutes and then you're going to parrot it, repeat it, okay, that is
Yeah, I
only going
repeat.
to help you with that much. 5 minutes of listening is too less. To it, like there's like two ways listening helps you. First off, it improves your pronunciation. Okay, and also when you listen to good conversations, you learn about a subject. And language
Actually,
is
I
actually
why I
not
repeat. I
learn
try to get
conversation.
vocabulary. Why I
You try
repeat
to
to
understand
get
vocabulary.
vocabulary. Yeah,
That is right.
I
I
write
let's
down
say that
vocabulary.
that is really good. If you're taking notes of the vocabulary, and do you keep revising it?
Yeah, I do.
If you do that, then that is great. But then I want you to change your approach a little bit. A little bit of change will make a lot of difference. So you have to
Okay.
approach listening to English content as enriching your knowledge. Listen to a conversation or a speech, any kind of dialogue that has to do with a topic which you're interested in, something that you'd like to learn about. For example, if you want to learn
Okay.
about something related to neuroscience, find a good video on neuroscience and listen to the video. Because language, at the end of the day, the truth is, language is not the most important aspect of communication. It is the content of your conversation, what you have to say. If you do not have an opinion about anything, you don't have a knowledge about anything that you're talking about, then what are your empty English skills going to do? And English skills do not develop in a vacuum. Yeah, you have to learn English around several topics. So if you only listen to
Right.
someone's a speaker's video for 5 to 10 minutes, you will be able to remember the vocabulary, maybe because you're revising. That is great. Keep doing that. But you'd not know how to apply the vocabulary in different situations. You'll be stuck with you'll think that the vocabulary is only used in this context because you've never heard the same words being used in other contexts. Okay, your approach should be to listen to a video to understand something about the subject and you see how it different what difference it creates.
Got it.
Okay,
Okay.
and 5 to 10 minutes is not enough. I'd say 15 minutes a day is a good start.
Okay.
Okay, all right. So by any chance have you gone through the session notes?
No, ma'am. Actually, I didn't get chance to see the discussion note.
But I think the topic is pretty interesting and we have some vocabulary down here. Are you interested in learning a couple of phrasal verbs?
Sure, sure, sure,
Hmm? Okay.
Sure, ma'am.
So come to page 4.
Page 4. Yeah, warm up to.
To warm up to someone, right? Now, warm up to someone is what we did at the beginning of the session today. I asked you how you are, and you reciprocated
Okay.
the question. Then we talked a little about ourselves. This is warming up to someone, becoming comfortable, like breaking the ice. Get it? So
Yes.
this can include a greeting, and then asking about what they're excited or a little bit about their goals. So these are some ways you can start a small talk by warming up to someone. Get it?
Get it. Got it.
Can you read the sentence that's there? Do you see the sentence on your end as well?
Yeah, warm up. Okay.
Take
Warm
a
up.
look.
Pause.
No, read the same sentence that's given.
So I have
You
to use
read
this sentence, word.
once.
I'm not getting
What
your
did you say?
voice properly.
Okay, okay. I need you to read the sentence that's there in the blue box. Warm up to, meaning, and then sentence. Do you see it?
Yeah, yeah, I can see.
Yes. I'd like you to read the sentence.
Read, okay.
Yeah.
To become more friendly or open with someone.
Uh-huh. The sentence, the example
Uh,
sentence.
she warmed up to her uh, new co-worker
Hmm.
after a few team meeting. Okay. Oh, she become more.
Get
Okay.
it?
She
She
warm
warmed
up
up to
to
her
her.
new coworker after a few team meetings.
Okay.
Right? Do you understand what it means?
She to become more friendly. Okay, I mean, she has welcomed new person, isn't it?
Not actually welcome. It is about
Hmm.
becoming friendly. Now she's gotten friendly with her new
Friendly.
coworker.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Because
So
this
I would love to be warm up with my friends.
no, no, you don't be warm up. You warm up.
Okay.
Warm up is a phrasal verb. Use like a verb. Karna. Okay?
Okay. 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 Mhm.
So you don't say be. You don't become warm up, right?
Okay.
You it is like doing something.
Okay. 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 Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Now with your friends, you're already friendly.
Mhm.
So when you meet somebody new, for example, you're doing an interview, or when you do lessons with new tutors on the platform, at that time you need a little warming up. When you meet somebody new, you try to talk to
Mhm.
them, you greet them, ask them how they're doing, something that they're excited
Okay.
about, their goals and stuff like that. This is warming up to the person.
Okay. So
Understand?
I would love to warm up you.
No, you don't warm up.
Okay.
You don't warm up someone. You warm up with. Or warm up to. Warm up to, not with. Warm up to.
Okay.
I'd love to warm up to you before discussing the details or before discussing the policy.
Okay.
Okay, before the business
Okay.
stuff, basically. Let's
Okay.
warm up to each other before having the business talk.
Okay. 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 Got it.
Get it? Okay. This is a really good phrasal verb that you can use in your day to day conversations. Next time you find an opportunity, please try to use it and tell me how it went.
Come again? I didn't catch that.
Yes. So when you find an opportunity to use this phrasal verb, use it. And next time when we meet, tell me how it went. how you use it,
Okay.
what sentence in what
Okay. Sure.
scenario.
Sure.
Okay,
Sure. Sure.
all right. Let's do a couple more. Number two is hang on. I think you already know this
Hang
one.
on. Yeah, I know. I know. Hang on. I will connect you again.
Connect with
Please hang
your
on
you.
again. Please hang on. I will connect with you again.
Yes, hang on is to ask someone to wait, right? Wait for a moment. What
Mhm.
about hang up?
Hang up. Hang up. Okay. Hang up means I think hold something.
No, no. Hang
No.
on is to ask someone to wait. Hang
Mhm.
up is to disconnect the call.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to hang up the call. Yeah. Right. Right.
You
I
don't have to say
forgot it.
I'm going to hang up the call. Just say I'm going to hang up.
I'm going to hang up. Okay.
Okay? And you can
Okay.
say I
So,
asked her this question and
so
she hung up.
I'm going to hang up. So it is related to call only.
Yes. Not exactly
Okay.
just call, but the main, yeah. But then we have like broad meanings, right? We have specific meanings and broad meanings. There's one specific meaning of hang up is to disconnect the call. I'll show you an
Mm.
example. She hung up. The past of hang is hung. Hung up before I could. I could ask. Reach her. Read it.
She hang up before I could wish her. She
She.
hang
No,
up.
I'm not written hang up. I've written the past of hang. This is hung.
Okay.
Can you tell me what the past of hang is?
Hang, hung.
That is right.
Hang.
And
Yeah.
hung is written like this. See.
Yeah. This is the past tense of hang.
So she hung up, not hang up. There's a typo there. She hung up before I
Okay.
could meet her. She disconnected the call. Okay?
Okay. She hung up before I.
This word is almost always used to talk about disconnecting the call, so people wouldn't have a problem. People who understand what it means, they won't have a problem understanding you. All right? You can say she hung up on you. You can people also say she hung up on me. I hung up on her. Like I said, I canceled on you. On is a preposition suitable for such phrasal verbs. Okay? But it's not necessary. You can say it without on. All right? Okay. So let's finish it up here. I have a little something that I
Okay.
want to share with you. So when you talk, I see that you're able to speak whatever you have on your mind. Speaking is not so much difficult for you, but listening is something that you do have to work on. Because I see
Okay.
sometimes maybe you're thinking about
Yeah. Yeah.
something else,
Because
out for a
actually,
second.
I was not able to catch your every word actually, every sentence because your accent is quite. That's why I was telling that I get problem whenever I listen to mm,
A different
native
accent,
speaker.
right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, that is something I saw that. I realized that. Okay, okay. But you wouldn't it like this is the first time that we're meeting. It wouldn't take you more than 2 to 3 classes to start understanding me more fully.
Yeah.
Okay? Just 2 or 3 more classes and you'll understand me completely. But then we still have to work on your listening, right?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
should be able to
Okay.
catch
So,
what the other person is saying, at least based off the context. We'll
okay.
work on
So I have to
that.
listen more.
I suggest that you increase your listening time. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll work on that. The first conversation was very good with you. I hope we have more
Thank
such
you.
conversations in the near future.
Sure, sure, sure.
Right?
But I think your slot is very rare actually. I'm unable to book. I think You are giving only one slot per day.
Not one slot, it's definitely more than one. On some days I
Okay,
have
okay.
had one, but I don't think. Yes, I've opened some slots for the whole week, but perhaps they're booked. I'll try to open more slots as
Mm,
soon as possible, and when you see an opening,
sure.
secure it. Okay?
Okay,
Keep an eye out.
okay. Thank
I'll
you
try
for
to
being
open
here,
more
man.
slots, and
And yeah, okay. Have a
I
great day
can
ahead,
hear
man.
that.
I would love to meet you again.
Sure thing. So, have yourself a
Okay.
nice rest of the day.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, man. Bye.
Bye.